All right, Detroit, what's up? We are back. Now, there is something I want to acknowledge before we actually hop into this video. I did want to thank you guys. I've been doing YouTube pretty consistently here now since about the middle of December of 2022, and we just reached over 100 subscribers, and I wanted to thank you guys for that. I really appreciate that. That's given me the motivation to keep going, and I just wanted to say thank you quick. I just want to say thank you first and foremost. We are starting to use Facecam here for these episodes, so let me know what you think. If there is a better position that this could be in, if it blocks something, let me know down in the comments. But let's go ahead and hop right into this. So first thing I want to do is I can tell in my recording software that we can't actually hear the menu buttons that much, so we're just going to go ahead. Coach calls, arena announcer volume, arena music, all the way down. Commentary down, crowd down. We'll put them at like 1. Goal horn down at like 1. Sound effects we can turn down, but now you guys should be able to hear the clicking around of the menus. So I did just notice that, unless that didn't seem to actually make a difference. Interesting. Huh. I didn't even know you could change all these. All right, well, getting a little off track here. Let me see if I can go ahead and fix it on my end. Let's see here. So, not really going to be much I'm able to do unless I can do it here. Let's see. So let's add one of these really quick. Go ahead and do it like that. So how's this? Still pretty quiet, but nothing I can really do about that at this point then. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. We are up in the playoffs. We did end up making it to the playoffs, but we got a hard team in front of us. So what we're going to look at first is our injury report. We're going to see what we're looking like for health, and then we're going to go ahead and check Boston. So we do have Seider and Savon. He's pulled groin, unavailable to play, returning April 27th. Savon is still pending evaluation. Let's go ahead and look at the Boston Bruins. They're not missing anyone. They got a clean bill of health, so they're looking good. Now let's go ahead and I think that's going to toss us into edit lines. Yes, it did. All right, well, but this is what we are looking at for our lines. Now, I'm going to have to figure out something. No, so we have the defenseman we need. So having Seider out doesn't hurt us. I mean, it doesn't hurt us detrimentally. We still have some players we can fill in there, but our depth is looking really strong. And these are the lines I'm going to work with going into the playoffs here. I'm not switching it up. These are the lines that got us here, so we're not touching it. But let's go ahead and view Boston's lines. So we're going to hop in here. Now, I doubt they have Bergeron still. No, so they got a 96 Pasternak. That is unreal. They got Rylan Neuendijk, who's 21 years of age. They got him playing first line time over Marchant, but they still have Marchant back here. At 37 years old, he's still an 88 overall. Interesting. So they got, see, Teravainen, Neuendijk, Pasternak, Frankie Vetrano on that second line. So our second line, I would say, is pretty comparable because they do have the high 88. We have an 87 and 86, but then we have a better right winger in Lucas Raymond. The third line is pretty comparable. Our upgrade is Mangiapane over Tyler Johnson. Other than that, it looks about the same. And our fourth line is definitely better. Let's take a look at defense. Lindholm and McAvoy. That's a really solid top 2 pairing. That definitely beats ours. Grzelcyk and Brandon Carlo. I'd say that's a pretty decent second line. Ours is about the same. I think we have a better third line, though. So it seems relatively even here. Now, they do have the stud of a 96 overall Pasternak that we're going to have to worry about. Let's check who's in net for them. And they have Linus Ullmark in 89. So they definitely have the edge in goalies. But I think we have the edge in depth. They have the edge in top players, but I think we have the edge in overall players. So but they were a 52 win team. So you got to give them credit where credit is due. So let's go ahead and hop into this. We're going to do it game by game. We're going to do a slow like simulation. And let's see how this goes. So let's hop into sim game here. Now, 27, so we're going to have Savan back here shortly. So that should help our penalty kill. It should decrease the amount of goals going in against us. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. First period. We do score Mangiapane, so that better third line definitely is getting some work done for us. Let's go ahead and check out the second period here. 2-1. So Zegras does put us ahead 2. Late in the period, Marchand does pull them back within 1, but within 1, we do still have the lead. We are getting outshot, and there's Marchand on Kochetkov right on the doorstep, tied it up 2-2. Let's see. They have a 5-on-3. Okay. 5-on-4? Oh. All the power plays seem to be going nowhere. A lot of power plays, though. Wow. And Tavares gets an even strength goal from the middle of the circle, putting us up 3-2 in game number 1. And we take a game in Boston. That is massive. This is definitely a good team. Let's just take a peek here. What do we got? So, we got goals from Tavares, Mangiapane, and Zegras. Who were our minuses? Was it our bottom 6? Edvinsson, Lackinen, bottom pairing. Kunin, Zadina, Lindblom. Bottom line. So, like, bottom 6 for sure. Mangiapane only took 1 shot, but he did score. Who's getting our ice time here? Lindblom was all the way down at 5 minutes. Same with Zadina and Kunin. And Slavin was up at 25. He was a +1. Gerard. Yeah, I mean, we're getting it done. Lucas Raymond had a good night with 2 assists, 2 points. So, looking pretty good. We took game 1 off of the best team in our division. That's really nice. Let's go ahead. Simulate up over to game 2. See what we got here. So, game 2, still in Boston. Matt Nieto is fully healed. We're just going to continue. I like the way our lines worked. We won a game. I'm not going to put anybody in if we don't have to. Give me a second here. I don't know if it's still recording, but both of my side monitors just went out. So give me 1 second. Okay. So I think we're back. Sorry about that. Both of my side monitors just went out and I had my game up on the main monitor, but we're going to do it this way. I'm just looking at it through my recording software now on my main monitor, so we shouldn't have any issues. We are up here at game number 2. So let's go ahead and hop in here. All right, if we take 2 at Boston, that's going to be massive. So let's go ahead and get through this first period. And we take a 1-0 lead in the first period. Patrick Kane, our second line, scores a goal. All right, second period. 4-1 Detroit. Patrick Kane is on hat-trick watch. Marchand does pull it back within 3. He gets 1 for them late in the period, but got tallies from Kane, Lindblom, and Mangiapane here. That's massive. So let's go ahead and get this third period rolling. Now, they got a power play. They could bring it back within 2, but our penalty kill shuts them down. That's big. That's really big. If there's anything we need massive here, it's our penalty kill. We need our penalty kill to be performing well in this series. And it looks like Detroit is taking 2 at Boston. That is big. So, give me 1 second. I need to drink of water really quick. All right, so we are up here now. We are up 2-0 in the series. Sorry, got dry eyes really quick. We are up here 2-0 in the series. We took both games at Boston, and now we're back home. So theoretically, we could sweep round 1 on home ice. So let's go ahead and hop into game number 3 here. Multiple players on Detroit are now eligible to be dressed. Let's go ahead and edit lines manually. Let's see what our injury situation is looking like. So let's hop up here to scratched. Sider looks like he's back, and Savan looks like he's back. That is huge for us. Okay, so we got both of those guys back. Now, do I want to put Savan in over Lindblom? Lindblom does have a goal, but he's not getting much ice time, and he's a 0. Sorry, there's a cat down here. Yeah, I think we go ahead and swap out Lindblom for Savan. We are going to leave him on bottom line time, though. So let's go ahead and get Savan up here. We can go ahead and leave him on bottom line time. I'm good with that defense on bottom line time. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and hop in defense here. Now who do we want to take out for... He's got a point. Edvinson doesn't have a point, but I don't really want to take any of these guys out. Oh no, let me know down in the comments if this is a bad move. I think the X factors for Lackinen make him a better playoff performer, but he doesn't have synergy on that third line. Does anyone else? Lindell is medium. What's Wallander? Wallander has it. Okay. So you know what? We're going Wallander there. We're taking out Lackinen. The young guy's getting scratched for the remainder of the playoffs. Sorry, buddy. You were doing well. It's not because you weren't. We're going to go ahead and put Sider with Slavin, Lindell with Gerard, and Wallander with Edvinson. Yeah, I honestly just think we need that. Now let's go ahead and look at the power plays. I don't think we might have one power play goal here. So power play line 1. We definitely want line A on line 1. Some Mangiapane for line A. And then do I want Lucas Raymond here? We could honestly toss him over here. That looks good to me, but we need a defenseman, so no. Let's go ahead and toss Bedard. He shoots right, so let's go ahead and toss him here. Kane can stay over there. Let's go ahead and get Raymond off that first line power play. Let's go ahead and toss Sider on it. Then let's go ahead and edit the strategies really quick. Distributor is going to be Sider. Finisher is going to be Bedard. And puck carrier is going to be Zegras. Go ahead and hop over to power play line 2. Let's see what we're working with. So we do have Tavares here. We got Slavin there, which I like. Actually, you know what? Not Slavin. We want Gerard here. So let's go ahead and get Samuel Gerard in here, the offensive defenseman. There we go. Okay. Now we have Tavares, so we need Raymond in here. Or did I leave Raymond on that left wing over there? No, I definitely didn't. So yeah, we need Raymond. Let's take out Kasperi Kapanen for Raymond. Yep, I'm good with that. He is a right wing. Get Raymond in that second line power play. Alright, so now I'm thinking Raymond does shoot right. Tavares. Oh, all my monitors just went black. Give me a second. Alright, guys, we are back. So I think I got it all figured out. It looked like one of my devices was being a little weird, but I think we've got it all figured out by now. So let's just go ahead and get right into this. So Tavares does shoot left. So I think what we're going to do is toss him over Mangiapane here. And then we can go ahead and edit strategies. Gerard is going to be the distributor. Let's go ahead and make Gerard distributor. Finisher. We're going to go ahead and toss on Lucas Raymond. Or no, we're going to toss on Tavares. Yeah, he's got that silver schnipe. Puck carrier, we're going to toss on Lucas Raymond because he's got the ankle breaker. So I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and look at the penalty kill here. Let's see what we're looking at. We got Sider Slavin. I like that. Lindell Wallander. I'm good with that. And Edvinson Gerard. All right, perfect. So I think we're all good. So we're going to go ahead and hop back into simulation here. I think we've got all the tech issues taken care of. So we are up here at game number 3. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Oh, my eyes are getting really dry. All right. So we're up here in period 1. Let's see how this goes. After period number 1, Ryland Neuendijk does score a goal late in the first to tie them back up. Kasperi Kapanen also gets a tally for Detroit. Period number 2, Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins? Could be that. Alright, guys, give me a second. Sorry, my eyes are getting really dry. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I went and got my blue light blockers, so hopefully that'll help me a little bit. So, we're going to go ahead and hop here into period 3. Let's see. We got a 1-goal deficit to come back from here. And there we go. Power play goal for Laine. Looks like it worked, switching that up. And Ryland gets another on Tarasov. Uh-oh. I really hope Kochetkov isn't hurt. That might be a big loss for us. Charlie Coyle seals it with an empty netter. Let's go ahead and take a look. Did he not play at all, or did he get hurt? Let's see. Kochetkov played the first 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Didn't give up a goal. That might spell trouble. Let's see. Let's go and advance to the next one. I'm assuming he got hurt 6 minutes and 43 seconds in, which would be really unfortunate for us. We're still up 2-1 in the series, so I do still think it's doable. Morsiter's fully healed. We already got him back in the lineup. And Kochetkov isn't hurt. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know why he got yanked after 6 minutes. All right, let's see. First period. Nieuwendyk gets another goal on Kochetkov. Okay, second period. And David Pastrnak couldn't silence him forever. Let's see. Can we bring it back and go up 3-1, or do they tie up the series 2-2? Power play for him. Goes nowhere, though. Detroit's penalty kill looks pretty good. And Pastrnak gets an even strength goal. Yeah, he's not going to miss many times from that slot. And that looks like it seals it to an even series. No home team has won a game so far. So we're heading back to Boston. Let's see if that trend continues. So we are looking at, is it TD Garden? Is that Boston's stadium? For some reason that sounds right. I don't know. We'll see. All right. We're going to Boston here. See if a home team can win a game or if the road teams just keep taking it. All right. First period. 3-1 Detroit. Kane, Raymond on the power play, and Gerard from the point. That's really nice to see. Or no, not Gerard from the point. That was their guy. Scored from the corner. Teravainen. Got a goal line goal, probably off the side of the goalie or something, and then a couple odd angle goals here. But all in all, we're up 3-1 after the first. Let's check the second. 4-2. Veleno gets another. Veleno gets a power play goal. So yeah, the power play is working. Let's go ahead and watch this third period. We're up by 2. They have a power play. And Trevor Zegras scores just as it expires, but then Nieuwendyk scores 40 seconds later. All right, so we're up 5-3. We got half the third left. We got a power play. Nothing doing. But time is dwindling down here. Let's see, another power play. And nothing going, but I think that is it. All right, so no home team can win a game. That is interesting. All right. I don't know how to feel about that. These are both two very spirited hometown organizations. Edvinsson has been injured with a mild concussion. That's okay. Lääkkinen will go ahead and take his spot. We can just head coach replace player there. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate up to our home game here. Can we win it on home ice? The extreme underdogs now have a 3-2 series lead. They just got to win one out of the next 2. Let's take this one just to not put pressure on game 7 with a good team like Boston. Here we go. First period. 6-1. Oh. Pastrnak, Marchand twice, Nieuwendyk twice, and Pavel Zacha. All right, not much left to be said. Period 2. We get 2 back. Bedard and Wallander get 2 back, so we'll go ahead and watch the third period. See if we can get an early one, bring it back within reason, and Marchand gets a Hattie. Nope, this one looks out of reach. No home team can win, but you know what that means. Game 7's mine if that's the case. 7 minutes left. This one's all but over. It's all just a common standpoint at this point. Just finishing out the game. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into game number 7. You know, a home team not winning a single game is really weird. Yeah, it's 2 wins, 2 losses, win, loss. So if the trend continues, I take it in 7. Are Boston going to be trend breakers? Or is Detroit going to be a trendsetter? Let's see. Period number 1. Detroit's up 4-1 with a power play goal from Zegras, Esa Lindell from the point, and Lackinen from the point. Interesting. All right. Looks like the trend is continuing. Period number 2. 4-1. All right, here we go. Do we knock Boston out first round? Top of the division. Are they first round exits? A 5-1 lead for Mangiapane. A power play, extend it even more, make it even more comfortable, and I think that's it. I think Detroit makes it out of the first round as probably being the biggest underdogs, maybe even in the entire playoff bracket itself. Detroit takes it in 7 against Boston. That is really interesting. That no home team won a game in the whole series. Went to 7, no home team won a game. I don't know how to feel about that. That's, oh, Tavares is injured with a herniated disc. All right, give me a second for lines. All right, guys, I think I have it figured out. I think we're all good to go. So we're gonna hop back in here. We are moving into the second round. We did have Tavares go down to injury, which kind of sucks, but luckily we have the depth ready. So these are how the lines are looking for round number 2. I think we are all good to go. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, see who we are facing. So it looks like Montreal and Ottawa are in game number 7 now. So let's go ahead and simulate a day. Edvinson's fully healed. We already had him in there. So it looks like, let's go ahead and advance one more day here. Current round of playoffs is over, and we do have Ottawa. So Ottawa took it in 7. So they are a decent team here, but I think we still have the firepower to get it done. So let's go ahead and hop into, let me turn this down a bit. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and hop into game number 1. So we do have home ice disadvantage technically this round as well. I think we're going to have it the full playoffs. But let's go ahead and hop into game number 1. So same kind of thing. I think, honestly, we have the firepower to get it done. So let's just go ahead and simulate period number 1. We are up 1-0. Trevor Zegras on Phoenix Copley. So we do have Copley to face here. Period number 2. We are even in shots. Let's see how this goes. And we are up 5-0. Zadina, Raymond, Berggren, and Veleno. So that's 3 depth goal scorers right there. That's nice. Raymond does get a power play goal, so we got to keep him on there. Let's go ahead and check out period number 3 here. We're up 6-0. Yeah. I mean, I think we just have that firepower. I don't think another power play. Nothing going on that one, but I mean 6-0. They make it 6-1. Drake Batherson does score with 9:50 left in the first, but I think it's just too big of a lead to come back on. They do have Sogard in net. Shane Pinto gets a goal, but too little, too late for the Ottawa Senators. And Detroit takes game number 1. So Detroit has not lost a game on the road so far. That is interesting. We are currently 5-0 on the road. So let's keep this going here. I mean, Esa Lindell has been injured with a broken nose. We can head coach replace player. We do have a guy to fill in that spot. So let's go ahead and move up to game number 2. Let's see if we can keep that road streak alive. We're at 5 straight on the road in the playoffs. That's massive, actually. I mean, we do want to win games at home, but we're on 5 straight on the road. Let's see, period number 1. They do go up 3-1. Savan does get a goal, but Stützle, Kachuk, and Grieg go ahead and score for Ottawa. Let's check period number 2 here. They do get 2. We do get 1 back from Gerard with 49 seconds left. Hopefully that means we can get an early one here. We do. Patrick Laine makes it within 2. It's still achievable. Let's see here. We've got the firepower. Trevor Zegras makes it 5-4. We're only down by 1 here. 10 minutes left in the third. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. You're out shooting them. We just need 1 more. And Ottawa makes it within 2 again. So 5 minutes left here. 3. I don't think we're pulling this one back. And we finally lose a game on the road. And Dickinson buries the empty netter to just solidify it. So honestly, you can't win them all on the road. We split them 1-1. So far, the series is tied. And now we're coming back to Detroit. So we also haven't won a game on home ice in the playoffs. So let's see if we can break that streak. They broke our streak of winning on the road. Let's see if we can break our streak for losing at home. So period number 1 here. We do go up 1-0. Mangiapane. All right. Period number 2. They do tie it up. Claude Giroux on the power play. Let's see here. We do have a power play to open up the period. Nothing going. We are out shooting them, not by much. Patrick Kane gets an even strength goal. That's big. Got to kill off this penalty. All right, we do. Got to score on the power play. Ah, we don't. They're keeping up with us in shots. Another power play. We score on this one, right? No. 2-1 for Detroit going in the last 2.5 minutes. Minute left, 30 seconds, and we break the streak. We won a game at home. Connor Bedard seals it with an empty netter. And both streaks are broken. Didn't mean to go to 3 stars, but Kochetkov played his ass off. Kane gets a goal. Gerrard with 2 assists. That's big, getting those points from the defensive side. We like that. All right, I mean, we're up 2-1 in the series. I think we just keep it going. Honestly, I think we just keep this going. I don't think we need to make line changes. We've won a series already. We're up 2-1 in the next series. Central Scouting released their ranking. McIsaac is good to play. We can just continue through that. The AHL team is in the playoffs. Let's see how they're doing. And my screens just went black again. My main screen came back and my side screens just came back. And my main monitor. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to try to stomach through this. If we can't finish it all the way, if it happens again, we're going to stop after this round. But let's go ahead and hop into game number 4 here. We're up 2-1. Let's see here. So, first period, we are up 1-0. Lackinen, a defenseman goal. That's nice to see. Period number 2. Bedard does, so they get a shorty to tie it up, but Bedard does extend the lead, or it brings us back to a lead. And Luke Kunin, a depth player. Definitely not someone I brought in for playoff points, but he gets us a goal in the playoffs. So let's go ahead and see. We're advancing here. 5-on-4 power play, 3-1, up 5 minutes left. Let's see. And we do end up taking this next game. So we're up 3-1 in the series. Let's see if we can close this out in 5. That would be big. Get us through this next series. All right, Patrick Laine is now injured. Oh, man. All right, you know what? We're going to best lines. I think that's our only option. We were already best lines. So now Kane is going to be up on that first line. Let's see if we can take the series in 5. This would be big. Give our guys some time to recoup from their injury. Let's see. All right, let's see. Period number 1. 0-0 tie. We are out shooting them. Period number 2. 0-0 tie. We're still out shooting them heavy. Let's go ahead and see how this third period lines up. We got a power play. Let's score on it. Yeah, Patty Kane scores on the power play. That's big. We're out shooting them by a lot. 30-20, 31-20 here. Let's see if we can hold on to this 1-0 lead. Kochetkov, Berggren makes it 2-0 with an even 5-on-5 goal. So it looks like unless a miracle happens for Ottawa here, we take this series in 5. All right. We are on to the Western or the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, God, Western Conference. That's been a minute. All right. Well, let's see here. We're going to check out our next opponents, and then we're going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm sorry, it's a little bit shorter, I know, but I got some PC issues I apparently got to take care of. And we are on to the Flyers. Both teams are 8-4, so that should be an interesting, wait. Oh yeah, Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, yeah, we are Eastern Conference Finals here. So 8-4 in the playoffs so far. We'll do a quick point wrap up before we end the video, but I got some stuff to take care of on this computer apparently. My screens just keep going black for what appears to be no reason. So not Bedard in the regular season. That's not, we don't want to look at regular season stats. Let's go ahead and back out of that one. All right, so we got player stats for the playoffs. Let's do a little 2-round wrap up right here. We do have Zegras at 13 points in 12 games, but he's a -2. Bedard has 10 and 12. That's pretty good. He's a +2. Kane has 10 and 12. That's a 0. Raymond also has 10. So we are getting decent production out of everybody we're expecting. Now, Tavares has missed some games. So the 3 and 7 could be like a 6 and 10 or a 7 and 10. So not really worried about that too much. What about defenseman? Who's our best contributor? We do have Gerrard with 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points in 12 games. That's pretty big. And our goalies. Yeah, Kochetkov is playing out of his mind right now. Tarasov not doing us any favors here. We probably could have won a couple series earlier if Tarasov was not in the net. I mean, 907 save, still pretty good. 6 goals against in 3 games. Those were all 2-1s or 2-0 games. So can't actually get really down on him for that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I got some troubleshooting to do. And I'll catch you guys in the next one when we hop into the Eastern Conference Finals. Peace.